This is a meditation and an activation where you will work with the goddess Sekhmet, Lady of the Flame. She will assist you in your transformation, in being able to step away from the old and that which binds you to the old timeline. And she will very much assist you in fully stepping in to the new earth, which essentially is your highest timeline. We are currently in powerful times of ascension, yet we are finding it increasingly difficult to finally let go of the old. Sekhmet will assist you in cutting the cords that bind you to this timeline. Start to take some nice, slow, long, deep breaths now, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Scanning the body on the in-breath and letting go of that which does not serve on the out-breath. Allowing the breath to just bring you into a much more centered space. Invoke her name. I call on thee, Goddess Sekhmet, Lady of the Flame, the goddess of transformation, of courage, power, the lion's roar. I call on thee to assist me in letting go of that which no longer serves me. Cut me free of the constraints of the old timelines, of those timelines which are now coming to pass. I claim my power, I claim my throne, I claim my lion's roar, and I step into the new timeline, a full embodiment of my Sekhmet frequency. So mote it be. And as you speak these words, Sekhmet, all of a sudden, her presence is all around you. Feel her vibration, for it is a powerful one. Is it not? She stands before you now, looking deep into your eyes and into your heart. She communicates to you that there are 3 powerful cords that have been attached to the back of your body for eons upon eons. These cords represent your emotional aspects, your mental aspects, and your spiritual ones. These cords have been manifested through negative experiences, traumas, density. And she said, it's time now to cut you free from such bindings. Do I have your sacred yes? Take your time to answer. Take a moment now as well to just visualize what that old timeline looks like. How does it feel? Connect with it. For even though it is of lower vibration, it has served you well. It has delivered the teachings and expansions that you have needed to be able to step forth into the new earth. She now asks you to bring your attention to the first cord. Whereabouts on the back of the body do you feel it? How heavy is that cord? How long have you carried it? She tells you that this cord is very much connected to your emotional body. Through failed missions, disappointments, heartaches, betrayals, this cord has manifested, and this is what is preventing you from stepping forward. Take a moment to feel any emotions rise to the surface, for the energy now shows to you that it's time to let yourself go from this emotional binding. What comes? And she shows to you her claws, the sharp claws on each part of her paw. They glisten in the light, and they are ready to cut through, just like a sword, to release you from these bindings. Allowing the energy now to build, she walks around you, and with one big roar, she actions her hand down, and it cuts through that cord. You feel a surge of energy return back to your energy field, and equally you feel a surge of energy leave you, and you feel this release deeply. Take some breaths. Integrate the process. She now stands before you, and she now asks you to focus now on the next cord. Whereabouts does this cord sit on the body? For this is the cord which is attached to your mental body. Take a moment to allow the negative belief systems, old programmings to rise to the front. Unworthiness, believing that you cannot be loved by spirit, believing that you are not good enough, capable enough. Believing in your hopelessness and disillusionment, believing in your pain. Allow those feelings, those belief systems to rise now. What comes? Sekhmet walks once again behind you, revealing the sharpest claw. She raises her arm and severs the cord in one cut. You feel a clarity of light that comes into your mind, into your head. You feel your energy field expand. Again, a surging forward, having been released of such baggage, and also a huge release as you let that go which does not serve you. Breathe to integrate the process. And now, she says, the most powerful cord of all still attached to the back of your body, the cord that connects you to your spiritual body. And within this cord, you have manifested such deep belief systems, negative ones, where you have believed in your fear. You believe that spirit had forgotten about you. All those lifetimes, including this one, where you lost your faith. You are forgiven. One must forgive themselves. She stands before you, but before cutting the cord, she places her paw on your heart, and she starts to purr. And this is a vibration which softens your whole being. For a Sekhmet purr opens dimensions within your being. And she is preparing you to plug back into spirit, into the highest aspect. For this, dear heart, is not it. Your heart opens. She walks round behind you, locates the cord. She raises her arm and one sever all the way through that cord. So much light explodes like the Big Bang, like something has been switched on. All light bodies activated, all chakras turned on, physical body vibrating. She looks at you and she says, consider yourself plugged in, dear heart. And with that, you start to breathe. And you start to work with the energy and the surges as it comes back into your being. Ground it now. You are now stood, looking into the future. And what lies before you? What does it look like? Cities of light? Maybe there is a certain vision or image that will come to you now of what the new timeline holds for you and energetically what it means to you. But before you step forth, Sekhmet asks you now to invocate that you are indeed a warrior of the light, and where you go, others will follow. Do you agree to be the upholder of the light? To no longer live in the darkness, to no longer believe that you are your pain. It's a huge sacred yes. You start to walk towards this timeline. Golden it is in its fullness. And as you walk into this timeline now, start to feel your energy bodies merging with this. Start to feel this physical body start to embody this timeline. And before you know it, you are encompassed in gold, and you are now officially in the New Earth timeline. And this can only be possible if you have indeed made the shift within. For the New Earth lands within before you experience it out there. Breathe it in. As above, so below. So within, so without. You give your deepest heartfelt thanks now to Sekhmet for activating her frequency within you, for remembering that you are indeed a warrior of the light. Now here you stand in the New Earth timeline. You may choose to let it all fall away and allow the music to play, or you may feel the need to journal. Whichever feels right for you, all is well.